Hey everyone, this is BrettFX here, and this is round 2 of the Team Reddit versus Team Axiom match. This is on Epicenter, 5v5, and to start off for our players, we have Self, Andy, Check, and Tool. So I think to start off, we're going to be staying on Tool for this little bit. And I have not watched this game, so you guys are going to be in the same boat as I am. All I've done basically was sync these games up and went from there. So this is going to be hopefully an exciting match. I think it is. This is the last match was a 100 ticket difference in Team Reddit's favor. So I'm hoping that, and that was on the easy side. So I'm hoping Axiom will come back and make this an exciting game for them. All right, so we have Tool going to be hitting some opposition coming out of upper A right off the bat, going to that C burn, which is oh so important to have. And I think we'll go over to Andy. Andy's going to be looking for anything that might happen, possibly a big push coming from upper A. Actually, he sees a push coming down to C. He does get one. Looks like he got cleaned up on C burn. They don't even have the C burn yet. So Andy doing a good job. Listen to the comms right there, cleaning that up on C. And it does look like they do have a push coming on upper A. We're going to go over to, let's go over to Tool right here, see if he does get one. He's going to clean up the second one. He does get the second. And at the same time, we do have Self over here making a little bit of progress on upper A, trying to rewalk that lane. He does get taken out, so we're going to go back over to Tool, who cleans up him. Cleans up two. No, doesn't get the second one, but they are going to be pushing their gimme real hard right now. And at the same time, Check is going to be following him up. So looks like they're going to be coming. Oh, he does get a couple of picks on him. And it looks like he does get taken out. We're going to go over to Check, or Self rather, who's going to be down on by B ramp. And it actually looks like Team Red is doing a really good job here. That B is grayed out. They do have two flags of their own, and they're pushing up on the gimme flag. So it looks like Axiom is actually in a bit of a trouble. Self doing a really good job of getting a couple of picks there, coming up with Tool. And does get that second one right there. And let's see, we also have Andy, who's going to be coming around this other side. Looks like he's going to be getting a couple of picks around their gimme. I don't know if they're going to make anything happen. B is still not being taken. I don't know if Red is actually, if it's just being contested by one or two players. Okay, B is finally taken by the Team Axiom. So they are going to be having another avenue to push down, and a Team Reddit needs to put somebody over on that D side to make sure that they do not back rage like they did in the last game. So we're going to go over to Tool right now. Actually, I think we're going to go over to Check, who is going to be dying on B, unfortunately. So let's go back over to Self, who's going to be sitting up on that D ridge, looking for any pushes that are going to come out to B. I don't know if he actually sees anybody coming over here. I think they may have had a leak. At the same time, we have, let's go back over to Andy, who is over on C. See if he's going to be able to cut off any kind of push that's going to be coming to D. All right, and they're playing real smart right here, just kind of holding their lanes. And he does get taken out, so we're going to go over to Tool, who is over on upper A, looking to see any kind of a push coming out from that side. Actually, Self right now, he's going to get a good pick coming out from C. And then, I don't know, I don't think you got that res. Gotta love that camera shake, right? Gotta love that camera shake. Alright, they're making a big push up to A right now. I think they should be pushing B instead of A. It's going to be a better route to go. Right now, Sal is just playing real defensive. Being smart about it. Let's go back over to Tool. He's going to be holding that upper A lane. It looks like Andy got taken out. It also looks like that Team Reddit is taking B. They are in the lead right now. Oh, and the gimme is flashing for Team Reddit. So let's go back over to Andy and see if he can clean that up real quick. There is one guy on it that he can see, and he does get taken out. We'll go over to Self, who is going to be pushing into construction along with Tool, trying to get the gimme cap flag. He does get taken out. We'll go over to Tool. He actually decides just to back up and just wait for anything to happen. Actually, really wisely, instead of trying to to go out and get that burn. We're going to go over to Andy, who's going to be trying to follow up over on D. I don't know if they're going to be able to take it with just... Oh, actually, Check is over there too. Andy gets a nice cleanup. Check also just now getting a pick. And we're going to go back over to Tool, who is still not seeing any action. So we'll go over to Check. They are now burning. And Team Red is actually they're in the same position that that Axiom was in earlier. They got a really early 3 cap on themselves, so they're not looking to be set up in a good position right now. Andy does get a pick off of that. Excuse me. And it looks like everything is okay on D, so we're going to go back over to let's go to Self right now. Self is over on C, and he's going to be looking on the upper A route over towards construction. Not really seeing anything. Actually, let's go over to Tool. He looks like he's going to be trying to make a push up here with a backup of Self. And he's got a little bit of action over here on scaffolds. Alright, let's go back over to Self, who looks like he's going to be trying to push down into construction right here. Maybe even getting a back rage going on B, maybe? And easy pushing something. Right now, Team Red is just getting picked off one by one. We actually have Check over here in a fight. He's going to be, it looks like, back over on the gimme. It looks like they're leaking really bad through B. Check not really knowing where he's going to go. Looks like there's going to be at least 2 guys on D right now. At the same time, Tool looks like he's going to be backing him up. He does get a pick right there. And can he get the second one? No. Check ends up cleaning up the second one, so good teamwork there, and they're going to be burning that out. We're going to go over to Andy, who's going to be pushing into A, and he's going to die. Self is going to try and back it up. I don't know if he's going to... There you go. He's wisely backing up, waiting for Andy to spawn on him instead of trying to force his way up there. And actually, that door right there would give him a direct route right into the A gimme. They need to be using that. Tool gets a nice pick off of D, and he's going to get the res back on Check. Does get taken out. Let's see. Check does get picked also. So actually, right now, Team Red is in a very bad spot. They cannot seem to be getting any control over any of their flags right now. While they are holding C, they are being triple capped and losing tickets, bleeding them really bad. I think they're about 30 tickets down right now. I don't know if Andy is waiting for Self to spawn. Yes, he is. He is waiting for Self to spawn. So hopefully they'll be making a big push on A here pretty soon. Tool just got taken out. Let's go to Check, who is going to be looking to get a couple of picks over on D. And they do need to get this D push. I think that maybe the better choice would be to spawn C and maybe come back from the back side, as opposed to getting this the front side right here. Self does get a pick over on A, and he is going to be actually on the burn. I really didn't even know that the A burn was out that wide. So I'm learning something here with you guys today. But it looks like they are going to get the A burn, or at least they're going to get it grayed out. Along with Andy over there. We do have Tool and Check that are going to be playing, and we'll go back over to Andy and Self. We're going to be pushing down back into B, which they need to be causing some pressure somewhere else. And they looks like they do get the A burn. Alright, so it looks like the B burn is pretty much empty. Self does end up getting taken out. We'll go over to Tool, who looks like he's going to try and just kind of see if anything's going to be coming out of D. They have to get their gimme back. This is such a bad position to be in. We're going to go over to Check real quick, who is actually going to be making the push up on the D burn. It looks like he's going to start graying that out right now. We have Self coming over here. He's getting into a fight over on A. Looks like Andy did get clean up on one of them. Oh, Andy does get a nice pick on A. They actually have 3 guys on A. This is, I think they're overloading A right now. They have 4 guys on A right now. So this is one of the reasons why they probably can't hold a flag. as they're not really coordinating correctly. So Team Axiom doing a really good job of keeping Reddit on their toes and making sure that they are not getting organized. We're going to go over to Tool right now, who is looking. They're flashing C, so he's going to be trying to save it right now. Doesn't get it. It is getting grayed out. I think he's just going to try and slowly peek. He does get taken out. We're going to go over to Andy, who can hopefully clean it up and get the res. He does get one, and looks like he is going to get the res. And they are getting C back at the same time, though. They're getting pushed really, really hard on C. They need to. They definitely need to make a more aggressive push into either B or get their gimme back. Actually, looks like they are getting the B grayed out. Still can't seem to be getting anything going on D. We're gonna go back over to Tool, who's gonna be getting the gray out or getting the cap on C. Andy actually looks like he's gonna be getting a back rage on D right now. Hopefully they'll be able to get the cap on this thing and finally be able to make a organized push. They do have C still controlled, but they have been 3-capped for the majority of the game, and it is now 127 to 54. Basically, it has flipped from the last game. If you guys remember, this is about the situation that Axiom was in, where they were 3-capped for the majority of the game and just could not get anything going on. So right now, Tool does get taken out over here. Self is actually in a fight right now on upper A. See if he's going to make anything happen. He does get one pick. Oh, he doesn't get the pick. Man, that guy's so low on health. So right now, Team Red looks like they're getting a little bit of trouble over on upper A. They have gotten a guy that has crossed all the way. Self is just getting picked from the side right here, constantly getting pinged. And I think Self is going to go down here pretty soon. Nope, he does get a pick. Nice pick. So right now we're going to go over to Andy, who is over on the B side. He does get a nice pick over on B. Looks like he's going to get the res on Ultra. And there you go. This is what they need to do in the first place. They need to put 2 over on B and then the rest over on upper A to kind of hold C. That way they can stop these pushes coming back in behind them. They are going to be getting on the D burn. We're going to go back over to Self, who's looking to either be making maybe a push over on A. He is getting pinged. And C is burning right now, so they need to get, or excuse me, that's D is burning right now. They need to get somebody back over there. Check is actually going to be the one that's going to be checking that out, trying to clean anything that's off of it. I think he's being a little bit too cautious right here. He does get the pick, but they do gray it out. We're going to go back over to Self right here, who's still holding it down on upper A. In fact, he's holding it down so much he ran out of ammo, which rarely happens in a 5v5. So he's going to be getting the other player's gun, who is, interestingly enough, using a FAMAS. You don't really see those very often. And oh, does he get it? No, they make a big push through upper A, end up taking Self out. Tool getting one of those guys. I don't know if he's going to get the cleanup. I guess he did get the cleanup, so good job for Tool. I think he should have probably went back for the res. They are down by about 60 tickets right now. And right now they're just kind of holding a 2-cap right now. They're going to be pushing A, it looks like, real hard. Self is going to be looking into a couple of fights right here. Let's see. Oh, we got Tool doing a really nice job back raging. He gets 2 of them, but does get taken out himself. Self is going to be pushing up along with that, scene that he just took out a couple of guys. Gets one for hipfire. Doesn't get the second one. Andy, though, he's going to be pushing up on the other side, the same direction that Tool was. I think he's just going to wait for the spawns. Tool does respawn on him, and they're going to make another big push onto A here. And he does get, he gets the assist on that one. Tool picking that up. And he does get the other over towards upper A in that alley. He does get taken down. We're going to go over to Tool, who does get taken down again himself. So we're going to go back over to Self right now, who is the only one up right now, it looks like, for Team Reddit. And he's going to be stopping any kind of a push that's going to be coming from upper A. And it is now 37 to 116. It looks like, and this is one of the frustrations for a 4-flag map is that there's no ticket bleed ever. So when you have 2 flags of your own, there's no ticket bleed. So this thing can last for a long, long time. Self doing a really good job coming up through scaffolding, catching a guy off guard. He's going to be trying to back rage A, along with Andy, who is hitting on the other side for upper A with Tool. And it looks like they're going to be making a good push into A and getting that. At the same time, Czech is fighting over on D. They made another D push, and actually Reddit is in trouble here. Both of their flags are flashing, and they are very, very, very much so backed up into a corner here. They have to make something happen, although Czech does look like he gets the cleanup on D, so it seems like that's going to be safe for now. We're going to go back over to Self, who is on A. They do get it grayed out, and they are capping it right now. Andy is back over on C. He's going to look and see if he can clean up anything and get this burn back for themselves. He does see 1. He gets a nice headshot on him. Looks like he's going to see 2. All right, good cleanup for Andy, and he looks like he's also going to be getting the res over on Tool. So good job for Team Reddit on comms, and good job for having a map awareness now. It is now 30 to 111, and they have a lot of ground to make up here. Right now we're going to go over to Tool, who is going to be pushing in through upper A, trying to make something happen on this one spot. I think they're putting too much emphasis on upper A here, guys. Andy's actually over in fighting over by B ramp. I think they need to be pushing B harder instead of A. They need to stop these pushes going into D and just contain on A. They're wasting tickets here. We're going to go back over to Tool, who's actually going to be making a push into A again. He sees a couple of guys. They're not really in any kind of good position to be making a push or anything like that. He does get taken out with the trade. Andy making some headway over here on B, catching anybody trying to get on their flanks, what they should have been doing all along. And Axiom doing a really good job of just not being stupid with their players. They're doing a really good job of holding them back and putting them and just basically making Team Reddit make the mistakes. Andy doing a really good job of getting a pick on B, but does get taken out himself. We're going to go over to Tool, who's going to be looking up on upper A again. Alright, so it looks like Andy got revived, and they are going to be taking B back here. So Team Reddit is looking to lock down. Oh, he does get taken out. We're going to go back over to Tool, who is going to be holding that up. And actually, Andy, though, he's just getting taken out left and right. Unfortunately, he is getting rezzed. We're going to go back over to Tool again. Actually, let's go over to Czech. We haven't showed him very much love. He's going to get a pick down in the B. And actually, there's 2 guys going down B alley. Oh, he does not get the second one. They got to be watching. In fact, they got 3 guys that are going to be going upper A right now. And Team Reddit is really exposed right here. Looks like Czech going down again. We're going to go back over to Self, who is in the middle here. He needs to pull back and help save D. D is flashing again. And, I mean, they're just getting overpowered on that DB route from both sides so far. And that is something falling in my room. Anyways, Self is looking to make a big push over on A. I think he should actually change his attention over to B. Tool is getting a nice pick over on A. They are flashing the flag. And Team Reddit is all capped right now. It looks like it's 105 to, I believe that's 19. We're going to go over to Andy, who is on B right now, graying it out. And it looks like Team Reddit is actually going to get 2 flags right here. We're going to go over to Czech, who is going to be pushing into D. He does get 1 pick, and he needs to be careful here. He doesn't have very many tickets to play with. Nice pick by Czech. He's going to get 2 guys. He's going to get this last one. Oh, nice cleanup with the Magnum, and does get the res. Good job for Czech here. And it looks like actually Team Reddit is going to go for a 4 cap right here. This is crazy. Could this be one of the best comebacks ever for a 5v5? They're doing a really good job. Oh no, he does get taken out. We're going to go over to Self right here, who is on B, and he does get taken out himself. We're going to switch over to Tool, who's going to be holding a, just basically holding contain on the gimme flag. And actually, we're going to go over to Andy, who is on B. He does miss the headshot there, unfortunately. And he's going to go on back B, trying to make something happen. And, you know, it's 6-81. So Team Reddit right now is doing a really good job, actually, of keeping the ticket counts down. Oh, he does get the headshot. Nice shot on there. And he's going to be looking for the 2 more. Does get taken down on back B. We're going to go over to Tool right now, who is still on B. I think he's going to be waiting for some spawns. I don't think that's really the best idea. Although right here, he's making things happen, getting the nice 2-piece right there. And it looks like they do have control of B. We're going to go over to Self. Actually, all of Team Reddit is over on B right now. It is now 4-50. 60. I'm sorry, 4-60 tickets. So Team Reddit doing an amazing job right now of staying alive. They need to really focus on getting their reses more, and it's now down to 3-55. We're going to switch on over to Andy, who is going to be actually looking into their spawn. Self is going to be pushing out of B ramps and getting a couple of kills down here. Nice job. I think right now Axiom, they're not able to make any kind of a solid push. I think maybe if they would push from spawn to gimme and clean that up, they would be a lot more successful here. Self is not able to clean up that kill. He does get taken out. We're going to go over to Tool, who gets a nice side rage over here on a guy. Gets the res on C flag. And this is crazy, guys. This is now 1-43. 1-43. This is crazy right now. GGs are being thrown out right now. I don't know if this is quite over just yet. Team Reddit doing an excellent job of keeping their guys alive. But this just shows you guys the game is not over until it is over. I know that is such a cliche and such a stupid thing to say, but it is so true in competitive play right now. Tool doing a really good job of getting the pick over on upper A. And it is now 1-36. The flags are going to be reset 2-2, and it looks like that A could be taken. We do have Tool getting another pick on it. And now he can't spawn anymore. That is it, guys. That is the game. So GG to Team Reddit, Team Axiom. That was an amazing, amazing game right there. Lots of back and forth. I think that Team Reddit had have just maybe, you know, cleaned up a little bit earlier. They could have provided a little bit more of a competition there at the beginning of the game, but they definitely got their shit together there at the end and pulled it out. So if you guys enjoyed the cast, please leave some info down in the comments below. This is only my 3rd cast ever by myself, so I am still learning. And if you guys have any games, any matches that you would like cast yourself from myself or Dascro, please send them in at battlefieldreplays@gmail.com. We would love to provide you guys with this new content, and I hope to see you guys laters.